song playback. Now you'll see the traditional transport controls: stop, play, pause, rewind, fast forward, and even a record button. But you also see some specialty buttons you've never seen before on a player, like guide mode, repeat, lyrics, and score. We'll cover these later. The first point I want to make about the songs is that they're organized by categories in the same manner that the voices are organized, as well as the styles. But there's no dedicated buttons on the panel for these categories. You access these categories by pressing the Song Select button on the panel. When you look in the display, you see all the song folders. You have Traditional, Christmas Favorites, Children Classics, Classical Repertoire. Easy Play is very easy piano arrangements for beginners. Follow lights are songs you would work with the guide lamps above the keys. So all you have to do is follow the lamps. And then over here is Sing Along. Now to enter one of the folders, obviously you press a corresponding button. Let's enter the Traditional folder, and now you see all the song choices and you select those with the corresponding button. If you want to return to the folders, you press this button right here, because you can see in the display a little up and an arrow, which means return to the next screen that you came from. And there you go. You can now see I returned. So enter a folder, return to a folder. Now when you look at the top of the display, you'll see two tabs, Preset and User. And Preset's the Yamaha preset songs that come with the Clavinova. And User, when you press that, the tab over, it's empty right now, because this is where your songs will go when you record your own custom songs inside the Clavinova. Let's return to Preset. To demonstrate the feature, I'm going to play back the song, and I'm also going to draw attention to some of the buttons in the song control section as the song is playing. Let's enter the Easy Play, which are very easy piano arrangements. Now let's select the very first song choice, Orally. To play back your song, you're going to press the play button, and logically you press the stop button. In addition to this, you also have a right hand and left hand button, or track 1, track 2. So when the song's playing, if I want to play along with the background orchestra, I simply turn off the right hand part and left hand part. The parts are independent. Plus I have a score button as well. I can see the music in the display as the song's playing. So let's do this. First press the score button, and you can see the display has changed to the score. And now I'm going to press play and listen to the music. You'll hear a full orchestration back me up along with the piano part. As the song plays, you can see a little indicator bouncing with each beat on the display. You can hear the right hand part, the left hand part. Let's turn off the right hand part so I can play that part. Now let's turn on the guide mode so we can actually have the instrument wait for me to play the correct notes. You'll even see a guide lamp above each key of the song so you know which note to play. That's a quick glance into the song control section on your Clavinova. You should also know that you can add new songs to your Clavinova as well, and Yamaha has several online services to help you with this task. Plus, because there's a USB to device port on the Clavinova, you can download songs, put them on a thumb drive, and quickly insert them right into the Clavinova. We can't leave the song playback lesson without mentioning a very important point. Your songs. What if you want to play back your songs inside the Clavinova, the songs you have in your iPhone or any audio device? Well, you can. Because the Clavinova speaker system is amazing, Yamaha has made it possible for you to connect your iPhone directly to the Clavinova to hear your songs play back. Underneath your Clavinova's panel, you can see you can plug in 1/4-inch jacks, MIDI cables, and even an 1/8-inch auxiliary cable. Thanks to this connection, any popular audio player can be connected to the Clavinova, so you can play back your favorite songs, and you can even play along. Now that you have a Clavinova and you have all this technology, you're going to sound great. Therefore, you're going to want to record your music and share it with your friends. You may want to put your songs on Facebook or another social media networking site. You may want to listen to your music on your iPhone or another audio device. Well, Yamaha makes this task very easy because you can record your music as an audio file right from inside the Clavinova. Then you can transfer your song onto a USB thumb drive like this and then easily get it into these other channels, whether it's your home computer, whether it's online, or whether it's in a mobile device. The first step for audio recording is to insert a USB thumb drive into the USB to device port at the front panel of your Clavinova. Your next step is to press the audio button, which is located to the right side of the display. There's a dedicated button on the panel. When you press the audio button, you're going to come to the USB audio player screen. I'm going to draw your attention just to a few buttons on the screen right now. On the bottom, you're going to see record, stop, and play. So these are the buttons you're going to use when you record your music and play it back. You're not going to be using the panel song control buttons. If you want to see the song files that are on your USB thumb drive, you can press File Select. It shows the content on the thumb drive. In this case, I have 4 different audio files I've already recorded. So I want to return back to that display I had earlier. I go back to the panel button and I press Audio, and it returns to the USB audio player. So here I see my files, and here's how I return to the player. The record process is very simple. First, I press the record button when I'm in the record mode. And now I've engaged the recording feature. I can see right here a new name of a file has appeared. Of course, later on I can name that to anything I want. And then as the song records, I'm also going to notice over here that the numbers will actually count off based on time, seconds and minutes, so I can see how long my song is. When I'm done recording, I hit stop, it will save the song. Now, we have not recorded until we press this play button. So the first step is hit record, and then the second step is hit play. I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to play a song. When you're done recording, press the stop button. And you can see it's saving your audio file to the thumb drive. To play back the file, simply press the play button. Well, that's pretty much the basic audio recording procedure on the Clavinova. Now, if you just want to play songs back from your thumb drive, say you have about 10 audio files on there, well, here's the basic procedure. From the USB audio player screen, you select File Select, which is associated to the A button, and you see all the audio files you have on your thumb drive. I'm going to select number 8. I recorded this piano piece a couple days ago, and I want to hear it play back. To hear any file play back, you draw attention to the number 8 buttons, and you'll notice on the bottom it says Audio Play. So I want to play back number 8. I select it, and I press Audio Play. Well, there you have it. Now you know how to record an audio file right to a USB thumb drive. Now you can transfer it to your computer. You can even burn a CD with them. Well, that concludes our audio recording lesson. I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time to watch these videos on our Quick Start Guide. Jason and I had a great time making these tutorial lessons for you. Thanks for watching.